Welcome, everyone, to the L7C podcast as we continue the Anime Element March Madness bracket. The last episode you guys listened to, we did the Fire Division, which was a lot of fun. Continuing, now we got the Water Division, and we have all the people you listened to last week. We got Andrea, Cedric, Niki, and Byron, and making his return to an anime podcast, the head producer of the L7C, Justin Ackendale. Welcome back.
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. We've missed you on these, man.
No, it's been a minute. I'd be busy doing other shit. Like watching basketball and seeing if my bets are going to win.
Hopefully you win enough that you can buy a studio for us one day.
Huh?
But how's everyone else doing?
You're doing good today. Can't complain.
Man, I'm just chilling for real. Had an easy day.
Okay.
Called off work. Here we are.
Fair enough.
Damn, you said that like was this like a choice or like? I was saying the way you said it, like called off work. I could have went in, but I decided not to. Nah, like.
Yep, basically.
I'll bet. Mental health.
I've been sick the past couple of days, so I called off because of that.
I mean, that's what you told them, though.
No, but I've been sick though, bro.
I know you've been sick
until today. I've been coughing up a storm.
Ooh.
I was like a machine gun out here, bro.
That's terrible. Well, hopefully you're not doing that during this, because as Justin is right here, Justin does not want to edit machine gun coughing.
Nah, we're way past that point. That was Friday, Saturday.
Better mute that mic if you feel one coming.
Don't worry, I'm cultured.
Fair enough. Cedric, Andrea, how are you guys doing?
My day sucks, so I'm just here.
My day was all right. Thought I was gonna have a little bit of a friend emergency and I wouldn't be able to hop on. So I'm glad I'm here. A little unprepared, but I'm glad I'm here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's just get right into it. If you listen to our Fire one, you know how this goes. We're going to go through the names. They're in the bracket format, and we're going to decide who wins, who loses, gives reasons why, and we're going to go all the way until we have our Water Region champion, who will face Yamamoto in the final four. Brackets are set. Let's just get right into it. So first off, we have another Avatar versus Demon Slayer matchup. Katara, Avatar: The Last Airbender versus the Water Hashira Gyu from Demon Slayer. So, Andrea, who do you have in this matchup and why?
I'm struggling with this one still to this moment. Like, I feel like once everybody else gives their reasons, I might actually flip-flop. I don't want to be that person, but I'm really on the fence with these two. Mostly because, like, I have the lingering question. So Katara, obviously, we know she can bloodbend. Mm-hmm. In Korra, we see airbending get taken to the lethal level, having, the Earth Queen's air literally taken from her body. When Katara is being shown kind of the steps before learning how to bloodbend, Hama literally water bends the water out of the air as well as out of the nearby plants. By extension, since she can, any bloodbender can control the blood inside somebody's body, I would assume that means that they could bend the water in the blood content out of somebody's body and essentially, mummify them, put them down. Tomioka, his thing for me is obviously his speed. Hashira have immensely strong bodies and things like that. I struggle. I love Katara. I don't think she would actually bend the water out of Tomioka's body. I also don't know if he'd be too fast for her to actually do that. So I lean towards Tomioka, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not super confident in my pick.
Okay, so you lean towards Tomioka.
I do.
Okay. Justin, who you got, man?
Damn, why you put me on the spot like that? Like I'm supposed to know. Like I don't know. Tomioka. I think
Okay, that's all you gotta say. Byron.
I actually struggle with this one a lot as well because of the whole bloodbending aspect of Katara, but I know she doesn't like to do it. So that's why I'm leaning with Giyu because of his speed and the fact that Katara doesn't like using bloodbending.
Niki.
Tomioka.
Cedric.
Why are you asking me this?
No, I just want your opinion.
So I honestly had like and maybe y'all remember this because I rewatched the episode and it wasn't really super clear. Katara's bloodbending. She can only do that during a full moon, right?
No, that was Hama's handicap. She can do it whenever.
Because I watched the Raiders episode where the next time we see her do it,
Mm-hmm.
and I know the episode where, like the moment when she does it on the captain that she thought was the one that raided the village, it was during a full moon.
Mm.
And that's why I was like, I'm not really sure. Because if she can do that shit on demand, I don't care if she likes it or not. I'm picking her because she gonna do it. So
See, I feel like if this was a like match to the death, she would definitely do it. But if I'm also just thinking like March Madness style, just like, knock them unconscious, whatever, like I don't think she would take it that far. That's why I'm like, But yeah, no, she doesn't need the full moon to actually do it. That's why she was able to get herself out of it, even though there was a full moon and Hama had her, or no, not her. Well, she did have her under bloodbending control, and then she was bloodbending the other two. But yeah.
So I think Tomioka is.
Are you picking him as well, Martin? We did not hear your opinion.
Yeah, I'm picking him because I mean I think for the same thing it's almost obviously the bloodbending is different, but it's almost the same thing from like a Zuko Rengoku thing, and then I don't want to like also say spoilers for Tomioka because he's going to get significantly stronger in Demon Slayer and he's going to have a final say in the final fight. So
Solid.
man, Patrick's gonna be mad.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm low-key mad about it too. But like, I mean, I have guitar out in my water bottle. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, man. If your world, you're like, what's y'all stakes over there? Someone's gonna take over the planet? Okay. Or like
No, bro. Look, in all fairness, this is the reason why I didn't put A in this because like that's just ruthless. I think you do all of it, all these elements.
well, I treat main characters different than
exactly. That's what
like my logic goes out the window. I'm like, so who's the main character? All right, they're winning. Unless it's two main characters, then I have to think. But no, I mean it's just like I don't know, man. It's like y'all ain't fighting nobody over
this shit.
Nah, no Naruto people, bro. I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
Like, what are y'all doing?
That's like putting Kakashi in here. He can do too much shit.
He really good. I mean, like, what are we doing over here, bro?
Because I feel like an asshole. I'm like, nah, bro. But all you can do is lightning style jutsu. Like you can't do anything else. I'd be kind of fucked. I'd be fucked up. Like
lightning
still might cook those niggas.
Lightning clones. But I'm just saying, bro. They don't fight nobody. Like again, like my same logic applies. If Akaza dropped into Avatar, everyone's getting cooked.
Who?
Akaza.
All right.
If y'all can't cook, if y'all can't cook him, nah, come on, no.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if Akaza got dropped into Naruto, then what? Like,
oh, in Naruto?
I mean, not Naruto. I mean, in Avatar, like, that's a different world.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga, if anything, if it applies, would be coming out of the spirit world.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
that's what the demons are in that shit.
He coming in there running amok. That's how I just see it.
Bro, he can't break the fucking human plane. He ain't going nowhere.
Like when,
like the angry panda that destroyed the village.
Like when he was like you said in the earlier thing, like Patrick would be mad. I want to ask him. I was like, so is Zuko beating Akaza, Patrick? Since you watched the movie, yes or no? Okay, then moving on. All right.
Oh, you wanted Patrick to answer that question? I'm sorry.
I asked him that. But next one up, Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon versus Juvia from Fairy Tail. I'm actually gonna go first on this one. I don't know if I want to say quote unquote uppy set. I got Sailor Mercury winning.
Really?
Yes, sir. I got Sailor Mercury winning because one, well, I really had to sit there when we were doing our live thing, which, by the way, for the people listening, whoever just popped into YouTube and Twitch were watching, that was fun. Thank you for tuning into that. But I really had to sit and really try and think of their world and how they fight, because obviously we talked about like the fighting style last time, and like the Sailor fight style is like the old Final Fantasy type games. Like one person doesn't move, you wait, the other person doesn't move. Like that's how I see how they fight. It's not like the shit we see now. And the reason I picked Mercury, because I really started like reading all the Sailor Moon shit because I feel like we were sliding them. Sailor Mercury, as a 14-year-old teenager, is potentially the smartest character in fiction. She has an IQ of 300. So to put that in perspective, the smartest person in Naruto, Shikamaru, is 200. And to put in other perspective of other fiction characters, because I do know Bruce Wayne, Tony Stark, Reed Richards, T'Challa are all dumber than Sailor Mercury. So like that alone, as we used to say on the Naruto thing, if you have eyes and you're smart, you can win anything. I just think her intelligence and being reliable and her adaptability, and Juvia could turn herself into mist or whatever, but Sailor Mercury can freeze you. And she also has a move that she can like put things in different dimensions. So I just feel like the intelligence is 2 months and Juvia loses. That's me. That's just me for Sailor Mercury. First Sailor Scout getting a vote on this damn thing. Justin, who you got, man? I'm just gonna keep asking you second every time.
Oh wow. I've watched a little bit of Fairy Tale. I don't think Juvia has been introduced. Cedric, when did she come up in the show?
Her first appearance is around the same time that we meet Kajil, because they were in the same guild at one point in time. But then she leaves. I want to say comes back because she gets obsessed with Gray, because her fight is with Gray initially.
I'm on like episode 17. I need an episode number.
Oh, bro, come on, stop.
I need a range of outcomes to I know when to look for her.
I think 28, if I remember correctly, on the wiki.
Got you.
Because I've watched Fairy Tale, so I know more. But yeah, she comes in at 28.
Damn. Long ass fucking show too. Goddamn.
It is
great though. Man, is it good.
It's pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna keep sticking with it, Cedric. You said it's one of your favorites, so I know it don't suck. It's got that's some shit.
It's not bad. I've watched that all the way too.
I think I'm gonna go Sailor Mercury, just from the notes that Martin sent me. She's potentially the smartest character in fiction. Parentheses, really. So, and then like he said before, with Naruto, you got eyes and you got intelligence. You can win any goddamn fight. And Cedric just told me Juvia is addicted to a man, so she ain't gonna be able to. She gonna be up in her shit. Someone gonna bring up Gray or something, and she gonna lose all focus on the shit.
Know who that is?
Hey, Sailor Mercury's so goddamn smart. She gonna figure some shit out.
She ain't breaking the fucking character plane. Get the hell like the fuck.
Oh wow.
Oh man,
Sailor Mercury.
Got you.
That's fucking
Byron.
great.
I actually was picking Sailor Mercury too, for the same reason that you did, because Juvia is going to turn into water, and then Sailor Mercury smart enough to change her into ice, and it's OVA.
OVA. Whoa. See you, Byron. Niki.
So I went with Juvia because I knew nothing about Mercury.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to go with her after hearing y'all.
Andrea.
Going with my girl Sailor Mercury as well. I also have her on my water bottle, just for the record.
Damn, everyone has a character on their. Oh, okay. I need to put a picture of my water bottle. Shit.
I'll send you some stickers to put on it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, did you want to say anything about this matchup? Your thoughts before we, even though?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I gave her props for smart. I have no idea about Sailor Scouts. No clue whatsoever.
Mhm.
I'm picking Juvia just because you guys said she turns water. She doesn't have to turn it into water. Like, why would she
True.
turn into water in this matchup when everyone uses water?
Fair enough.
Like,
Well,
just-
because when she turns into water, she's like what, impervious besides ice, from what I saw.
again, everyone uses water. What advantage does she gain in turning into water if everyone uses water?
I mean, if she was fighting Katara, she turned into water. Katara would bend her.
Exactly. Like there's no for her, water doesn't harm her, so she doesn't have a disadvantage. So why would she turn it into water?
I was just doing it from a defensive thing. I mean, if someone
Again,
shoots
so-
water at you and then you get turned, like I'm just saying, like if
A
she gets
defensive
shot
thing,
at,
but she
she's
doesn't
like-
get harmed by it. So why would she have to turn into it to defend herself?
well, I mean, if she's getting ice and stuff thrown at her too. I mean, like anything.
Ice and
thrown
stuff,
at
she'll
her.
just create her own water.
But then that would.
That's how
freeze.
she fought Gray. That's how she's fought Gray's father when he was a demon by using water. Like, I'm just saying, like, Sailor Mercury smarts, yes, but if we're talking about like battle strategy, I feel like it'd be really dumb to fight an opponent who uses water by turning it into water.
Was it water or mist? That's what I need to.
Well, it's
I think it's
She can-
water.
she can do multiple different variations of water. I believe everything but
Alright.
ice.
Yeah, because I saw that
But-
was one of her weaknesses. Where's that thing at? Oh, there she is. Elite team. Yeah, because it can render physical attacks ineffective.
Because I'm just wondering, outside of turning things into ice, how is Sailor Mercury stopping an actual physical attack, like hands?
Sailor Mercury has the ability to create shields that dimensionally seal you off and send you to different dimensions. I had to read the manga, man, because Andrea's Fen said like we slighted their power scaling, and that move is called Hyperspatial Spear Generate. She was able to teleport a whole room in their mall away from harm. And then when they got, and I watched the episode where the whole scalar scouts got trapped in a computer, and she was able to teleport them out of the computer. I mean,
Oh, I guess she can use ice. I lied. Sorry. Oh no, that's with Gray. Never mind. I was right. Cool.
But yeah, so Sailor is moving on. Niki, we got your girl. You said shout out to Noelle. So we got Noelle versus who I called Fishman on my notes. As Niki had a kick out of that one. But Niki, I'm gonna start you off with this one. I know you and I were talking about this match a little before other people went on. So go ahead.
Man, so I went based off the anime and what people have seen, and I chose Boss Jinbei and or First Son of the Sea. Put some respect on that man's name.
God damn
Got
it!
multiple nicknames. Love that man.
The last member of the Straw Hat crew.
True. But yeah, I give it to him.
Oh my
Noelle in the
gosh.
manga, she is super tough, and I'm not gonna spoil nothing,
Mhm.
but she's at a level higher than what we've heard said in the anime of what you need to be. So like I'll give her that. It's a lot tougher fight if you go off the manga, but I'll give it to Jinbei based off the anime.
Niki and Justin, just to like scale like Jinbei, like where is he in comparison to like Shanks?
He's not in the same class. He don't got the haki of the Supreme King, so
Yeah,
Okay.
he
he's
doesn't
not in the
have
same
that.
class of man.
Okay. But Justin, who would you have in this matchup?
Man, it's definitely tough because Noelle's hard. Mana loves her. She has she can merge with a water spirit in that show,
Mhm.
so that's tough. But I think the physically Jinbei has her in that department. He's a fish, expert in fishman karate. I think I gotta go with Jinbei, but it's tough. It's definitely a tough one.
Byron.
I also went with a Jinbei to the Fishman karate, and I read somewhere on the One Piece wiki that his fishman karate allows him to affect all the water within his vicinity, which allows him to basically hang with Luffy, even though Luffy has a rubber body. So that made me pick Jinbei.
He can't hang with Luffy, but yeah.
Not hang with Luffy, but like
Fair enough.
Luffy's main character doesn't count.
That is facts. It just makes life easier when you just say that.
Like no one's fucking with Luffy on that show. He's OP.
yeah.
Cedric?
I mean, I know about 10 episodes of Black Clover. No idea how sweet Noelle gets, but I take their words. I'm picking Jinbei, given his abilities, and Fishman Karate. What's with
Andrea.
that?
So I've watched even less than Cedric of Black Clover, and I've never watched One Piece beyond the first episode.
Y'all tripping, man. I swear to God.
Crazy,
no.
bro. These two are goaded. These two are goaded, in my opinion. Goated.
Bro,
They're in my top
there's a
3.
reason why I added them, though, because I want to learn.
Respect.
For real. So I was mostly going off of kind of the physicality it sounded, or what I read Jinbei had. I did get to see like bits and pieces of Noelle's fights. I think earlier on, because she still wasn't like, didn't seem to be fully in touch with her powers, I guess you could say. But definitely after hearing all of y'all's opinions, I feel more strongly that Jinbei would win.
Agreed. I have Fishman Karate as well.
He's just too big. He's just
really
too
is
big
a
at this.
big-
Like he's just a big ass. He's just a big ass fish. Like that's what it boils down to. He can use the
He's a
the
whale shark
armor
fish, man.
hockey. If he gets a punch on her, she's done.
Yeah, he a big dude. I was trying to see how tall. I was trying to see how tall he was, like statistically.
He's 9. He's like
Yeah,
9
like
6
9
or
feet.
something.
Like
yep, I just see it. 9 feet.
But everyone
Hold
on
on,
One Piece
excuse
is
me?
like
I was gonna say, like, One
One
Piece,
Piece is
everybody is
different.
just like a giant. Like,
Oh
what
no,
the
it
hell?
says 9 feet 10 inches.
How tall is Luffy?
no. To
Luffy's normal height. He's our height.
yeah, like One Piece, like everyone in that damn show, like other than Luffy, are like super niggas. Like it's stupid. Like I think Nico Robin's like 7 feet tall or something dumb like that.
Wait,
like
what?
Nah,
Robin
she's
is
not.
7
She's 6
feet?
foot.
Something
She's
crazy.
6 foot.
She is tall.
Brooke is tall. Brooke is tall.
Yeah, Frankie's pretty tall.
Yeah. Because there's whole different species and stuff.
Bro, y'all be
Everyone-
talking about pretty tall. as if
Flamingo's
these people
tall
are-
as fuck.
He
That
is.
I have a
fucks
name
me
like
up.
Flamingo, but
height.
y'all make it sound like we was like he's pretty tall. Like y'all, like I'm thinking like okay, so dude's like 6'5", 6'6". No, y'all talk about 9 feet.
Cedric, they have literal giants in this show. Like true giants.
Like giants with intelligence or just giants?
Both.
Giants with like they're just another race of
Being.
everybody in that show is
Man,
just
I should have
humans,
put
basically.
Levi in this shit. He'll cut them down.
Yes. Yes.
He would mistake these
I don't
niggas
know.
for titans.
He ain't touching a nigga in One
He's getting
Piece.
lodged. He might
No.
get
He don't
launched
think
by this.
they don't think they titans to be flying around.
No,
Sanji
Cedric,
will
these
kick that
people are
nigga.
like,
Going Beyblade.
The
Tall
only
as Sanji.
fuck the 52 feet Titan, bro. They're way bigger.
I mean, they're. I know they're strong. My thing with One Piece though is why do you guys, not you guys per se, but why does a One Piece community always want smoke on social media with other animes, knowing they're going to lose that argument?
Huh?
What?
That's a good. That's a good question because the
See,
power
Justin
scaling
knows
in
exactly
One.
what I'm talking
Yeah, because the
about.
power scaling in
What
One
is this
Piece
about?
really ain't shit. Like no one really can fly. Like, yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like even like Luffy's Gear 5. If a nigga with the Sharingan pulled up and saw Luffy fucking doing cartoons and all this shit, they would just laugh at him and put
Bro,
him.
it's every
Put him in the moon.
it's every 4 months. Just yesterday, some guy who's a reputable anime person, he was like, "Man, if Luffy showed up to Dragon Ball in Gear 5, no one would know what to do." And then Swakage, he's a reputable animal person too. He's like, Goku would Kamehameha and he'd die. Let's keep it moving. And then they'll just say random shit like, "Oh,
I just wonder,
Luffy's
did them niggas
random
learn how to
speech."
swim yet?
Hmm?
Did them niggas learn how to swim yet?
They can't because of the
Yeah,
the
fucking
devil fruit.
no one can swim unless you don't have a devil fruit, so that's dead. Like
It'd just be
Yeah.
some random shit like, "Oh, Luffy's first transformation is the most iconic transformation anime, far surpassing Goku's Super Saiyan transformation. I was like, bro, okay. Or like what's his signature move? Gum Fist? That's right?
Gum Piss. I mean, all his moves are Gum derivatives.
Pistol,
Pistol is his most
bazooka.
iconic one.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Gatalinge.
they'll just say random
Gatling
shit
gun.
like, oh, that's more iconic than the Rasengan. I'm like, no one is asking you for this shit. I know it's all bait, but One Piece fans just be coming out of nowhere just talking shit on Twitter for no reason. And everyone's just having a quiet day.
Well, is it the, repressed anger from everybody saying that One Piece is just too goddamn long?
I mean, I feel like One Piece didn't really get like into like the culture like that until like a few years ago. Like
Agreed.
all these other like big three shows like Naruto and Bleach, like I feel like niggas were talking about that shit way before One Piece like really started like getting on.
Yeah, because One Piece took a minute to take off. Because I remember when that shit used to be on Toonami a lot, but they didn't have as much animated at that point in time with dubbed, and so we didn't get a lot of shit unless you was out here on anime1.com or any other source. Shout out.
Classic.
But for me, like once I got back on One Piece, I was like, man, I'm gonna give it a shot. I saw it was in the thousands episodes. I was like, and we're good. I'm cool. I'm cool. You damn straight. You damn straight.
I can give you a guide. Like you don't have to watch filler. And then like some of the later episodes, the fucking theme song's 2.5 minutes. They do like a 3-minute recap of what happened before. Like
do the theme songs hit though?
Watch the 10-minute episode of new stuff later on, like episodes like 700. Like it'll be 10 minutes of just intro, recaps, all that shit, bro. And you're just like, what am I? And if you know how to skip
you want me to watch that shit?
I'm telling you to skip through it.
Oh, I was about to say, y'all want me to watch that shit?
I don't know. You just don't know how to skip through it.
Yeah, One Piece fan. I mean, I fuck with some of the people there, like Zoro, Shanks, all them, but they just be talking shit on Twitter for no reason, and no one's asking for it too. All right, does anyone think Patty's gonna win?
No.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
I did want to say that researching her though re-sparked my interest in Satchel. It was one of those things that was floating in the back of my mind, like, was that a real show or was that a fever dream? I'm glad it wasn't a fever dream. And reading up on her, I realized like how little I actually got into the story. So now I want to rewatch it.
I mean, they got some cool spells over there, but this ain't the fight for Patty.
No,
this is not the fight. All right, going back up. The Water Hashira versus Sailor Mercury. Andrew, who you got?
I think Sailor Mercury is still going to take it.
Oh, okay. Niki?
Tomioka.
Byron?
Sailor Mercury, because she can do that dimension stuff.
Justin?
Tomioka. Why not?
Cedric?
I mean, 300 IQ is something.
Is that even like physically possible?
I don't know. It's Japan. You can do whatever you want.
That is facts. I mean, Shikamaru's over 2. Like the max is like 160, and Shikamaru's like Einstein was 160, and Shikamaru's 200 as a 12-year-old.
I just figured that there was a cap. Like there's a maximum limit you could get on an IQ test, and I figured it was 200.
No, this is anime scaling, like Cedric said.
Yeah, Japanese people don't give a fuck about none of that.
I mean, Americans don't either. They'll be coming here and say, "Oh yeah, this comic book character has a 12th level intellect." I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, but the nigga falls for stupid tricks. Like, come on now, we need to think this thing through over here.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
Like we dovetail things of true afflictions. Like Tony Stark is super smart, but he has alcoholism. So like,
that is true. That's true.
Well, they say people with higher IQs are actually more prone to depression because they're thinking about shit too much.
Wow, that's deep.
This took a turn, but Sailor Mercury. She got the dimensional shift. I don't know what it does, but shit sounds cool.
It is cool. You know,
like, just imagine being trapped in a computer game by Sailor Mercury.
Right.
Hey, that means she could have got the whole crew out of Green Island in Hunter x Hunter.
You need the card. Yeah, I don't know. You need the card though.
Mm.
That should seem fail safe proof. Because someone with a ninja, you mean to tell me someone with a ninja ability didn't try to escape that bitch?
That is true.
True.
That's true. What a world, getting trapped in a game.
Voluntarily though.
You know what? Fuck it. I got Sailor Mercury.
Hmm.
And then the next one, since I went last, I'll go first. I got Fish
Wait,
Karate.
what about Niki?
Nikki.
No, I already
Nikki
said it.
voted?
He already,
did you?
yeah, he voted. Yeah, he
My
voted.
bad.
Yeah, it's 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
I got Nikki's man. I got Fish Man.
Karate.
I will second that. I got Jinbei as well.
I have Jinbei as well because he's pretty much not impervious to damage, but he can take a lot of damage.
What, Jinbei versus Harabelle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what Harabelle's water shit was. I just remember that bitch swinging the sword. But yeah, I think I gotta go with Jinbei here, especially if there's some water around, swimming around.
Cedric.
Oh, bro, that nigga giant. I'm going Jinbei.
Told you, Cedric, he a big man, a big fish.
Andrea.
Oh, bitch, you copied the wrong one.
Did I really?
Yeah, Tamioka and Sailor Moon.
Oh no.
Oh,
Collusion.
this is gonna be embarrassing for the
Split.
street.
Thank you. Good call out.
Yep, I got you.
And then why the fuck did it make it okay? Anyway.
It's gonna be okay. Let's go regular size, right?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Wow. So we got Jin.
You enjoyed that too much.
You
I
really
need you
did.
to calm down over there.
Oh, that's my first one in a while.
Oh, now this is man, we got some OG animes in the finals. One Piece, Sailor Moon. Cedric, who you got winning this for the final 4 spot?
Bro, I honestly don't know. I like Jinbei. Honestly, Fishman, I know she could change dimensions, but that nigga's 9 feet tall. That's a big ass dimension you got to build, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
So I'm pick Jinbei.
Andrea.
I guess I just don't really know how she's gonna win the fight per se, but at the same time, I'll stick with her to the end. She's gonna be my ride or die in this bracket.
Okay. Niki.
I'm going Jinbei, 100%. Mercury cannot stand. She don't got the hands to match him. Plus,
That's not.
the same man that killed Ace
Damn.
is the same man who attacked Jinbei through the chest with his magma, and he survived and kept it pushing while carrying Luffy.
Okay.
That man can sustain.
Talk to him, Niki.
son.
Talk to him.
I
And he's
forgot.
got Conqueror's Haki. And if you watch
Oh,
Nikki's-
Nikki, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Huh?
Wait, what?
no, not Conqueror's Haki, sorry. His armament Haki and observation. He's got 2 of the 3. I said the wrong one. His armament Haki is tough. And if you watch the anime to the end, like where they're at currently, that man, when he uses his demon karate or whatever, demon brick fist is raps.
Oh, preach, Nikki, preach.
Niki was talking to him.
I had to. Like, shout out to Sailor Moon. I know it's an OG, but I feel like they are not throwing hands. And get this Final Fantasy stuff out of here. Jinbei is just going to come. There is no, you attack, I'ma attack, you attack, I'ma attack. This is One Piece. They just throw hands. I have to show love to
Said,
Jinbei.
just get this Final Fantasy shit out of here.
We're not
I
doing that.
love it. I love it. Who has it? Oh, Byron.
Hey, Niki just convinced me. I'm going Jinbei.
So Niki, Cedric, Justin.
So, I mean, Nikki sold the whole fucking crew. Let's just be honest. But I was getting ready to ask you before Nikki just so eloquently stated why Jinbei will win. How strong is Sailor Mercury? Like, what can she take? You told me they do like the Final Fantasy shit.
No, I was
Is
explaining
any-
like the fighting styles.
Yeah,
Like,
the fighting style.
Mhm.
Has anyone just pulled up on Sailor Mercury with the hands, with the armament.
No.
with-
Oh no,
Not
Justin!
really, no.
They don't got hands there. They just got galaxy destroying moves. That's
No,
what they got.
they'll
They
get
don't have
blasted
hands.
by different attacks and stuff. And honestly, they're like normal physical humans, so like they get
Until they
bruised up
transform.
pretty easy.
I think the only like hand one is she even in this shit? No, we don't have her.
Jupiter?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
What the fuck?
Thought.
Oh no, I'm in the Earth division. Silly me. No, I don't think
Where? Wait.
No, we do not.
Oh, we don't
I
have her.
Googled-
Sailor
I
Jupiter?
I'll say I googled her elements. She doesn't have an element that fits what this bracket has. Based on like her abilities, when I looked at her attacks, it was some. What was it? Oh,
Because she's the one.
I
She's
think
the
it's
one who has hands.
mistranslated because I think one of them is like thunder something something, but actually she's using lightning, which is really stupid.
No,
So-
but Justin, to your thing, nah. Like they'll sit from afar and it's like, all right, I'm gonna shoot this blast that could destroy the entire galaxy. We're gonna see if you can take it.
Okay.
oh,
They had hand to
perfect
hand.
example. You remember Dragon Ball Super,
Mhm.
the Tournament of Power, where the one
Yeah.
chick was transforming and everyone else was watching, but she was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, 17 blasted him.
Oh yeah.
That was a true knock at Sailor Moon.
yeah,
From
one
that
hundred
Yeah,
percent.
it was, and they did not rebrigade. Ugh. But all right. I mean, I don't think there's anything much to say. I mean, I think he advances through.
What was your choice, Martin?
Oh, I was picking fish karate, but just because for the fact that like, I mean, you got to get up close. You can't be having these Sailor Scouts blast you from a distance, or you're not going to survive.
And Jinbei's not dumb. He's not just going to sit there and let it happen. And he has observation hotkey,
He's
so
pretty
he'll
fast,
be able.
though.
Yeah, he'll be able to like. He doesn't have the observation hotkey that Luki or Katakuri has, where he can see in the fucking future. But observation hotkey like heightens your like senses, so like no one's shit's happening. So yeah,
Man, so the
Two coming.
first one of the final four, we got Yamamoto versus Jinbei in the final
Oh
four.
God, I don't know if Jinbei
Damn.
can handle him though.
That is what you need. A final
God.
four matchup. Wow, that is. And you got Bleach versus One Piece. Wow, that's golden shit. So then next week we got Lightning,
Mhm.
or is that what? Okay, I just want to make sure. I didn't know. We got some.
God, I hate NL so much. Ugh.
Why?
Nikki, how you feel about Skype? I thought it was trash.
I thought it was fine, but it was kind of annoying. I will give you that. But Skypea, it sets up a lot of the stuff coming up because that's when you first learned of observation hockey without even realizing it.
Yeah,
That's what they're
yeah,
all
like
using.
yeah, it just like sets shit up, but like I just can't stand it now. Like it
Yeah, nah,
moves
you're
too
right.
slow. Like
Yeah,
it
it is kind
wasn't
of
my
annoying.
favorite arc.
It's one of the weaker arcs in One Piece, but it's not that bad. But yeah, it's weaker.
I mean, it's the arc before War 7 though. See, once you get past Skypea, that's when the show's that's when the show becomes JTV.
True.
All right,
True.
man. So
Very
Lightning.
true.
Lightning is up next. For that, we'll move into the end with some comments. Justin, what do you guys say closing off? Your closing remarks.
It was fun. Let me get back to basketball. I gotta see what the fuck's going on.
Fair enough. Byron.
Another fun episode. Can't wait to discuss the Lightning division next week. I think it'll be another fun time.
Andrea.
Yeah, what everybody said. Like, I'm really looking forward to Lightning. There are a couple characters in there that I really enjoy talking about. So, looking forward to it. Thanks everybody for listening. Hope you stick with us through the rest of it. If this is your first episode, go back to the first one, see how we ended up with Yamamoto in the semifinals. And yeah.
Man, the man who had his best monologue on any podcast ever, Niki.
Man, it felt good to ride for One Piece. I had to. We'll see how the finals go. But as always, let us know your thoughts. Let us know your comments. We want to hear what you have to say.
Cedric.
Shit,
You there, nigga?
good shit. I'm honestly just really happy. Really happy. Thank you for joining us, Justin. I really appreciate you coming by, making time for little old us.
I bring
Oh,
a
you're
different
busy
type of
schedule.
energy.
Even though this may be your first and last, but we'll
I
always
think
be
he'll be.
happy to have you.
Justin would be there for the final four.
Oh yeah,
He's already
I
thinking
can't-
about. He's like, man, I don't know if Jinbei Yamamoto.
I'll definitely be back for that. Just don't send me in a 2-hour podcast, and we'll be good.
Well, yeah, there shouldn't be any.
Sorry.
I mean, what everyone said. This was fun. Thank you everyone for listening to the L7C podcast. Make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe wherever you listen to, and we'll be back with Lightning and see who makes it to the final four there. That being said, L7.